All right. For those of you that are joining us virtually, I haven't met you yet, but for those of you that are getting someone to stream this to your classroom wall, I have seen everybody probably in these classrooms. My name is Mr. Justin Sorrells, and I am the virtual learning coordinator here at Glow Academy. So I will be answering all of your Canvas needs. And I'm also the Honors Math 2 teacher and the Theater Arts teacher. So once you get to high school, you might have me as one of your teachers for math or for theater arts, okay? So I'm really excited to be here today with you. I'm gonna share my screen in just a moment and walk you through what your Canvas course might look like with some of your classes, okay? If you have questions throughout this session, just put them in the chat for me and I will check back momentarily, okay? So again, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen so I can show you what Canvas looks like. For those of you that were able to log in and create your account, that's fantastic. And I do not know about clubs. I don't know anything about clubs right now, but we'll get that question answered for you later today, okay? Thank you, Samantha. So you should be able to see my screen. Miss White, I'm gonna move over to my courses, and if you would send me a message if you can't see my screen when I start showing Canvas, that'd be great, okay? Thank you. So when you log in, your Canvas is gonna look a little different than mine. Your Canvas is gonna look like this on your dashboard. You're going to have some things that are called tiles, and those tiles look like little squares, okay? I have a lot more tiles than you will have when you click on your dashboard. Each of these tiles represents a class that you are enrolled in, okay? So in order to access your actual course, you would need to click on one of those tiles. But before I do so, I'm going to tell you a little bit about some of these items on the left that you have access to. You have access to your account tab. When you click on that, it gives you some information about your account. You can go to your profile, you can go to your settings, add a different email. Please do not delete your Glow email, okay? We need you to use your Glow email when you're setting up your Canvas account. Your dashboard, again, shows you those tiles for you to access your courses. The icon courses, when you click on it, just shows you a list of all of the courses you're enrolled in. Now, I'm enrolled in like 60 different courses. That's a lot, okay? It's a lot of courses. You will only have 5, your leadership advisory and your 4 core classes. Your inbox you can use to message your teachers, okay? I'm not gonna click on that because it has some of my emails in there. So let's go ahead and jump into a class and we can go through what the layout is and what it might look like for you. I'm gonna open up my Theater Arts beginning class. Whenever you open up a class, it should take you to the home screen. I'm going to show you in student view. Your home screen should look like this. It will have a welcome, and at the bottom will be the information for your teacher's name, their contact email, if they have a Google Voice number, their office hours, and a remind code. You'll get some more information about a remind code later, okay? Scrolling back up, you should see 6 tabs on the left side. Just a minute. Now, on this left side, I have 7 tabs. That's because I've integrated my Google Drive. So you see Home. You can click on the Home tab to take you back to this page. You also notice that there's an announcement at the top. Some teachers may have their most recent announcement posted there. Some teachers may have their most recent 2 announcement posted there. But this is a good place to start your class by clicking on the announcement and reading what it says. Your announcements will have really important information about your class, specifically for the week. You will receive an announcement every week for your class on Sunday that will tell you some information about the content that you'll be learning that week. Some of your teachers may push out announcements throughout the week as well, so it's really important to check that announcement tab, okay? For my theater arts class this week, they were going to have an introduction to Canvas. We would review our syllabus and classroom expectations, review our lesson essential question, and complete a graphic organizer. Tuesday, they'd be setting up the theater arts journal and discussing what we will use it for. Wednesday, discuss the definition of theater arts and what it means to us, and they will begin analyzing the history of theater arts, okay? You can read the others, but also I gave them some information on the things that I was going to grade them on this week, these 3 items. So you can also access announcements from the Announcements tab on the left. Clicking on that, once other announcements are pushed out to students, they will populate here. Now for your announcements, you will not only see them here on Canvas, but since this is linked to your Glow email address, you will get an email in your Glow email inbox that has the announcement attached there as well. Now, if I wanted to navigate to content, we will need to click on modules. Clicking on modules, it will show you the content for the week. It should be green, but this is just a student view, so mine's not green yet. But you'll see the title of the module, and then you'll see these icons on the left next to these statements. These are the pages that you need to visit to access the content, and you should do it in a sequential order in which it's posted. So here is my getting started at a glance. This is some information for my students about the class, some communication, expectations, some quick access guides. To move on to the next page, you would scroll all the way down and click Next on the bottom right side. That will automatically take you to the next page that's in the order in which you need to complete it in. So this one's on communication and updates. I would read through that, click on the necessary links, and click Next. Grading expectations, I would read through that. I've already posted when those students will have their exams, the information about how their grading is broken down into each quarter. High school is different than middle school, okay, so yours will look a little different. And then click Next. Now this is a discussion. Let's talk a little bit about a discussion. You need to make sure that you read all of the information for the discussion itself. If you want, well, not if you want, but when you get to the point where you're ready to answer the discussion question, make sure that you answer all the pieces. Your teacher should also include a rubric here so you can see that, how you're going to be graded. But in order to respond to this discussion, you would go here to reply and type an answer there, okay? Once you do that, again, you're gonna scroll all the way down, which I have a lot of students that are already posting, which is fantastic. You click Next, and that'll take you to your next page. It's exactly how you progress through each of the modules, okay? As you progress, if you're done for the day and you're ready to take a break, you can click back on modules. As you complete assignments and tasks, it should have green checks here along the right side saying that you've completed that task. Now, let's go over to syllabus before we get to some of the other tabs. Your syllabus has some really great information about your course itself. You'll see your course summary here, which has a list of all of the assignments that have been graded or that will be graded. You can also access your teacher-made syllabus. Clicking on the link will download the syllabus to your device, or you can access a preview by clicking the magnifying glass. We're just waiting. There it is. So your syllabus will include a lot of great information about your course, your teacher's name, their email address to be able to contact them, a remind code to join a remind class that pushes out notifications to you and your parents, and our office hours. Your syllabus also includes some great information on a description about the course and how the course is broken down. Each of the units have descriptions that you can read there. And you will also see how teachers will be taking attendance on remote learning days and their grading guidelines. Okay? Some of your teacher's syllabus might look a little different based on how long your course is. Now, I'm not going to click on grades because, well, I think I can. Let's click on it, and if I can't show it, I'll just move on. Yeah, okay, this is my test student. All right. In order to see your grades for the things that you've already submitted, you'll click on grades. There it will show the assignments that the teacher has uploaded to Canvas itself. You'll notice the title of the assignment, and it is hyperlinked. So if I were to click on this, it would go to that actual assignment, and I'll show you that in just a moment. This little dash means that I have not completed this assignment, and I need to turn it in. There's no score for it. If I have turned it in and it has not been graded, there will be an icon there that you can click on to access your submission. And then this is the total number of points that the assignment is worth. Okay? Let's click on this assignment so we can see what it will. Before we do that, let's scroll down. Ha ha ha. Scrolling down, these zeros mean that these 4 things are not included in my grade book. Okay? As you scroll down, this total will populate and accumulate as different assignments are entered and graded. So you will see your total points here out of the total points possible, but you'll also see your percentage grade up here at the right. Okay, so let's click on an assignment and see what it might look like. Notice here that it says no submission. This is my submission page. So if I had turned this assignment in, this is where it shows up. I can click back on that link and it'll take me to the actual assignment. Make sure that when you complete things, if it is an assignment and it has this big blue button at the top right, you click submit, okay? If I test that out, it doesn't give me, yeah, there we go. This is a file upload, so I'd choose a file and upload and click submit. If you don't do that, it will not save, okay? Conferences is another really cool piece, but when I click on here in student view, it won't take me to what I want to show you. So I'm going to leave student view and take you to conferences. Conferences is another way for teachers to meet with you, just like you are meeting with me right now. We have a Google Hangout. You could also do a conference through here. Your teachers will inform you if you are having a conference through Canvas, and you would just click the join button. It has very similar features to Google Meet and Zoom, but
here's a result.
But it's more interactive and teachers can write on a whiteboard, okay? So that is some helpful tips for how to navigate your Canvas courses. Are there any questions? There are a lot of things in the chat. Let's see if any of those questions pertain to me. Okay. Let's see. How am I supposed to get a Canvas account? We will help you set that up. We can email you some instructions on how to do that. I just ask that you follow those instructions very explicitly. And you should get those probably by tomorrow afternoon at the latest, okay? I can't log in, I have no join code. So Cooper, again, you should receive some of those join codes from your teachers, and those should be coming to you by tomorrow afternoon, okay? Where do you get the code? Right, we will email you all those. It's sent to you in a Gmail. I can't even get in. Samantha, are you talking about getting into Canvas? Okay, so if you all are joining us virtually, then you have not had the opportunity to work with a teacher on getting an account set up in Canvas. We first need to make sure that you have a Glow email account and you are able to access that. So we will reach out and make sure that you have that ability, and we will also email you those directions on how to create an account in Canvas and then how to enroll into your other courses, okay? So for those of you that are with us here today, we just ask for your patience, and we'll push that out to you hopefully by tomorrow afternoon at the latest, okay? You are not missing out on anything. Your teachers are very well aware about getting enrolled and getting settled this week, okay? I'm gonna put my email in the chat for you all to send an email to me if you have any other questions and need assistance. Okay, so that is my email. Again, my name is Mr. Sorrells. Does anyone else have anything to add, questions, or anything like that? Okay, if there are no other questions, I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and thanks for zooming in.